Hey folks, it's Maxie here and welcome to another TW 2020 video. You join us again for another one of our Watcher series, where we're 4 years removed from the last episode which covered Wrestlemania 40, and we're now on the second week of April in 2028. To remind you, this is with the Killing the Business mod, and this is the 1.3 version, so it's not going to be the most up to date because obviously it takes a bit of time to obviously do the Watchers, but yeah, had the Grand Prix and was able to, get the Watcher through a few years during that, so that's good to know. So as always, thanks for taking the time out to watch it. Maybe this will give you an idea if you believe this is the one for you. We'll be covering, as I say, WWE, we'll be covering New Japan, and we'll be covering any other companies that are big, AEW, possibly Impact, etc., if they make it as well. Remember to check out the links in the description below. That will take you to, not just, as I say, this mod, there's many other mods down there. The full mod thread has so many different options there of different errors, which obviously we'll be trying a few over time, with the 1991 one to come up in the future. And of course there's links there to the Fantasy Booker subreddit, and let's get the show on the road, shall we? So, Mania 44 went down. It was 35,446 fans, so not massive, but you can see Phoenix is the main man with the WWE. However, Impact is the main company. We're down to 16 companies, although I think this mod does only start with 18 at the time. I don't know if Gary's added further companies to it, but Impact lead the way with the biggest fan base in the world. Then it's New Japan. It's the WWE, then it's AEW, then CMLL, ROH, and AAA, with NXT UK and NXT way down the bottom. The reason for that is, they just didn't handle their companies well and didn't really sign in. The NXT is literally down to Nicole Matthews, Shark Boy, John Layfield, Alex Shane, and Robbie Brookside. So NXT is pretty much dead in the future. NXT UK, a wee bit better. You can see there they've got Robbie Brookside in there as well, a few other people, but yeah, they've kind of died off pretty quickly. I think they were close to dying in the last one, but Ginny is the NXT UK champion. She's been there since July 2026, and the UK champion is Spike Trivet, who's had that for nearly a year. In fact, close to a year as well. I would assume NXT don't have any champions given the situations. They never defended the Dusty Rhodes Classic. That never happened. NXT champion has been vacant since 2026. The last one being Raul Mendoza after him and Austin Theory kind of had a dual battle for it. Because of course at the time in this mod he would have been at NXT rather than being roster. North American, the last champion was Pete Dunne in June 2026. The tag champions was last El Hijo del Fantasma and Isaiah Swerve Scott in 2026. And the same with the women's, Serena Deeb in 2026, after Indy Hartwell had a run with it as well. So both of them have absolutely struggled. So we'll start with WWE and we'll work our way down. We'll just go back to the screen and we'll get, I love how I keep doing that same mistake over and over again. So present day, they get nearly 7 million viewers on the WWE network. They just sold out 35,000 at the Carrier Dome in the Tri-State region, and a show that did just reach a 65. So how was the card then? So Murphy took on Sami Zayn in the pre-show. We had Samuzo Yokosuka taking on Rinku Singh, one of that tag team. I can't remember their name. It's just debuted in NXT, but they have a singles match. We had Karrion Kross defeat Tyler Breeze. Sonya Deville defeated Sarii. And then we had Pentagon Jr. and Ivar, very bizarre tag team there, with a defeat to Tommaso Ciampa and Pete Dunne. Heath Slater attacks Kevin Owens at one point with Andrade and a bit of Phoenix, so hopefully that's your main event. We'll probably miss out the angles because they're probably relevant. Nikki Cross defeats Dana Brooke. Candy Floss defeats Rosemary. Mustafa Ali defends the 24/7 title against Bray Wyatt. With the Velveteen Dream, plus I'm assuming that'll be Rollins and Reigns, yep. And they took on Mascara Dorada, Ultimo Ninja and Shane Strickland. So So a very interesting trio there. Scarlett Bordeaux retained the Women's Championship on the SmackDown side against Bayley. Ashley Rain, of course, Madison Rain defeating Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's. Io Shirai and Charlotte Flair defeated Dakota Kai and Rhea Ripley, so that'd been quite good. And Neville, obviously Pac is back in WWE in this, and Mansoor defeating Lee and Big E, so I'll say that's a bit of a shock result, but obviously they must be wanting to get a good bit of the pop in Saudi Arabia, getting the Mansoor victory. And the main matches, we had Phoenix defeat Andrade, Randy Orton defended the Universal Championship against Zack Gibson, and the big one at the bottom that will absolutely shock people, that even in 2028, Brock Lesnar will defend his championship and retain it against Kevin Owens, Rush, and the one in the middle there, Heath Slater. So Heath Slater gets re-signed, comes back, gets his title opportunity, and loses at WrestleMania 44. I'll tell you what though, if the WWE did go that way in real life, which it clearly won't, but yeah, that would be quite underwhelming for a WrestleMania event. But we said that was WrestleMania 44. There's obviously been other WrestleManias in that time, so we'll cover them. Let's go to show history 2027, please. And then we have to scroll all the way down to find WrestleMania. We'll cover like every Rumble winner as well once we get to it. Where are we? WrestleMania. I'm just looking for that number 43 to stick out. There we go. So we'll just cover the main matches because obviously it's going to be a long video. We've got a couple of companies to cover and I don't want to keep people here all day. Well, that's quite cool. Keith Lee defeated Big E to retain the Universal Championship. I'd absolutely love to see that match, and I feel like in the future both of those guys will go at the top, or should. Kevin Owens defeated Andrade. Asuka defeated Nikki Cross. King Corbin and Phoenix defeated Raul Mendoza and Samir Singh. A lot of DQs in this as Austin Theory defeated Rush. A cage match between Charlotte Flair, Jessamine Duke and Scarlett Bordeaux, with no title on the line, which is a bit weird. Here's a very, very weird one. A triple threat tag match. The Street Profits defeated Mustafa Ali and Bronson Reed, and Brock Lesnar and Murphy. Do we see that as a tag team? Probably not. Brock did pull a 67, so obviously he'd be in physical decline. He's a champion, remember, and he's now 50. Wrestling. Team Riot defeated Lacey Evans and Mia Yim to retain the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Who's Team Riot? That is Nixon Newell and Santana Garrett. Fair enough, that at least seems a wee bit realistic. Samuso Yokozuka defeated Kushida and Drew McIntyre for the US Championship. Only got 52. And the last one we'll cover, Tommaso Ciampa and Payback defeated Seth and the Grizzled Young Veterans. So that would be Payback, which is Rusev and Bray Wyatt. Gotta love the future of TWA. 43-year-old Rusev, 40-year-old Bray Wyatt. Ciampa will be in his 40s as well, 42. Seth will be in his 40s, wouldn't he? 41 as well. Still could go, absolutely could go. The pop though, yikes. Down to 2026 we go, and a WrestleMania 42. Where are we? Money in the Bank was there, Fastlane's there, WrestleMania 42. So that's better, a 70. Yeah, that was a sellout as well, 7.3 million viewers on the network. It was Phoenix who defeated Rush, Adam Cole and Andrade in a cage match to retain the WWE title, and Cameron Grimes defeated Roman Reigns and Randy Orton in a cage match as well to retain the Universal Championship. Probably should have stated this at the start. These were obviously done in a prior batch, so obviously things may have changed in terms of AI booking and that, so don't be thinking, oh, this was done in 111, it's probably done about 107 or 108. It just took me time to get round to recording it and obviously uploading it as well, so sorry. Asuka defeats Alexa Bliss, that's fairly realistic I would say. Jack Gallagher defeated Tyler Breeze for the US title. Charlotte defeated Dana Brooke and Becky Lynch. Brock Lesnar and Dominance defeated Karrion Kross and Silent Rage. Who the hell are Dominance? Which would be, I believe, Killer Kross, Lars Sullivan and The Miz against Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar and Walter. Jesus Christ, man. I feel sorry for the Miz. He was getting ragdoll in that kind of situation against all those big guys, but that'd be a beating for him. Rocky Romero and Rusev defeated Sumiso Yokosuka and Grand Metalik, and the Viking Raiders defeated Samir Singh and Seth Rollins to retain the Raw Tag Team Championship. So it's good to see some NXT people getting promoted, but some of the AI tag teams are a bit iffy. Team Riot, Santana. Ironically here, Team Riot would be Newell and Garrett when they're facing Ruby Riot. Obviously Heidi Lovelace and Liv Morgan, who are now Team Tidal Wave. If I ever have any of these ideas for tag teams and any of my saves, please fire me abuse on Twitter or something, or in the comment section or something. Also mad that this whole time they're still doing main event. 2025 then, so this would have been the first WrestleMania after the last video. So will Dexter Lumis still have a... Well, that's the thing, he's not even been shown, and he was your WrestleMania 40 Universal Champion winner. We had another retained, so many title changes at Mania, as Kevin Owens defeated Brock Lesnar, fair enough. Aleister Black defeated Neville, fair enough. And AJ and Roman Reigns defeated two members of the New Day. In this instance it would have been Big E and Xavier, fair enough. German Jack Gallagher defeated James Storm to retain the US title. James Storm must have been some age then. I mean, that's 3 years ago. He'd been 47. Ouch. Adam Cole and the Velveteen Dream defeated Heavy Machinery. The Viking Raiders defeated the Singh Brothers to retain the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. The Street Profits defeated Sumiso Yokosuka and Volador Jr. in a 60-rated match. And the last two matches I can see there is Asuka defeating Isla Dawn and Chelsea Green for the Raw Women's Championship, and Mia Yim defeating Alexa Bliss. 72, 8.4. So they have slowly but surely, you can see the decline there, as that what they've got. So yeah, they've struggled. I wonder where Sasha went. Is it going to let me check? Ooh, a 36-year-old Sasha Banks is unemployed. Oh. She's now dating someone outside the wrestling business. At least it's different with my other save where she's with Austin Theory. Look out for that power couple down the line. But you can see there are a lot of people like leaving and stuff over time. But we'll see what they pop up elsewhere. So, just looking for the roster, a lot of unfamiliar names there in terms of WWE. Obviously Phoenix is the main man, Pac's back as a main guy, Raul Mendoza's there, getting a really good push. Kevin Owens, Heath Slater is one of the main guys at 44. Maybe had that great run in MLW. And yeah, it just seems to have worked perfectly for Heath Slater. I don't know if he's had much success. Oh yeah, no, that's all his previous title runs. He's had one run with the 24/7, and that's literally it. Obviously a run with the PWG, World Heavyweight Championship, and the MLW Middleweight and World Heavyweight as well. Actually, look at that, I think he's done alright in his career beforehand. Montez Ford is up there. The Undertaker is still working as a retired wrestler at the age of 63. They're 93 over still, so yeah, they did not try and take any of his overness away, which, if you know me, I tried to take away quickly. Apart from that, other ones that I'm maybe surprised, Zach Gibson maybe being so high up, Mansoor, and obviously the likes of Madison Rayne, Rush, Austin Theory, and Keith Lee. Mauro Ranallo is still kicking about as well. In terms of the titles, so since 2024 we've had Andrade win it. We've had Kevin Owens' second run, Phoenix had a run with it, and we've also had Ricochet, who lost it to the 8-time champion now, and Brock Lesnar. The Royal Rumble will start with the men's, has mostly been dominated by top guys, so really it's just been a couple of wins for Kevin Owens and a couple of wins for Phoenix since we last got it. In fact, since 2021 only Adam Cole has won it, that isn't one of those two. As far as the women's side of things goes, that seems a bit more for that. Well, kind of, I suppose. I've just noticed obviously Charlotte now has 3 wins and Asuka also has 3, but they've added in victories for Io Shirai and Nikki Cross. So yeah, good to know in 2027 Charlotte's still going to be getting handed absolutely everything. In terms of the Money in the Bank, That seems to be again more the top guys getting that than it going to opportunities. I think that's something that you're going to struggle with AI. You can obviously book it yourself to how you want it, but the AI might kind of go, just give it to a top guy, which is fair enough. Since the last time, 2 wins for Phoenix, a second win for Neville, and 1 for Kevin Owens. And on the women's side of things, it's the tag championships. That's the wrong one. My eyes deceiving me. Women's Money in the Bank. There we go. That's been won by Asuka for a second time. Bayley's won it twice, and 1 for Nikki Cross. We'll just cover the main championships, like who's got them just now and who's going to be in the last 1 or 2 champions. So WWE's obviously with Brock we've covered. The IC's with Roman, so he's still there as a 2-time champion. Also interesting to see the likes of Bray Wyatt getting a second run. Mansoor, Pete Dunne and Mustafa Ali all getting championship opportunities, which is good to see. The reigns seem to be lasting reasonably long. There's kind of a variety there. You can see a long one for Mustafa Ali and a very short one there, or very short for the vacancy. But most are kind of going like 3-4 months, 6 months. Mysterio's was quite short, so that's good to see. Raw Tag Team is at the moment with the Singh brothers. It's with a Singh brother and a Russo brother, with Jey Uso and Samir Singh. The Raw Women's is with Ashley Rain, previously with Layla Hirsch. I don't know who that is, should I? It's not going to let me click. If she's an indie wrestler, I'm sorry. SmackDown Tag Team Championship is with Randy Orton and Keith Lee, who won it from Braun Strowman and Walter. Scarlett Bordeaux is your SmackDown Women's Champion, with Charlotte on 9 reigns. Bayley has 4. Io Shirai with 1, Mia Yim with 1. I'm actually going to check out of this to see if Charlotte has surpassed her father in terms of title runs, if she's still going at this time. Rocky Romero rocks the US title after he won it from Pentagon Jr. And the Universal Championship is Randy Orton, who is ahead of Raul Mendoza. And Cameron Grimes got a run as well, which is quite cool. And that Dexter Lumis run went on for a couple of months. And the SmackDown, so the Women's Tag Champions, Mandy Rose and Io Shirai. Previously, Ruby Riott and Vanessa Bourne. So I said I wanted to check a few people. Randy is more so to see if he's beat Cena. So he's got 4 World Heavyweight runs, 9 WWE would take him to 13 and 1 Universal, so 14. He'd still be less than Cena. Charlotte is the one I think could just have a crazy amount of title runs here. So let's have a look. 4 Raw Women's, 9 SmackDowns, that's 13. If you added the Divas, that would take her to 14, I believe, yep. 16 if we added the NXT as a world, which I don't think people do, so it would still be 14, but still crazy. Absolutely mental. But you notice as well though, there's a lot of people gone for there, there's a lot of people we didn't cover. Where have they turned up? Let's check Impact. They're the #1 company in the world. Headed by Don Callis, 48 million in the bank. Michael Elgin, Mandrews, Elias Sampson, Damien O'Connor, Nina Samuels to lead the way. Now previously, just thought I'd do a wee thumbs up there that obviously nobody can see for Orange Cassidy. But they would be in a situation where I know the World Heavyweight in this was getting a lot of women winning it because obviously Tessa started it. So it'll be interesting to see if that trend is continued. But in terms of knockouts, it's Bianca Belair or Bianca Blair in this, because obviously different name on Impact, and Crazy Mary Dobson getting 4 runs as champion, so she done quite well for herself. The Impact World is with Crazy Steve. He won it off of Michael Elgin and previously Mandrews. The World Tag Team Champion is Chris Bay and the biggest man on Being the Elite, Peter Avalon. Brandon. So that's quite cool to see. They won it previously from Elias Sampson, Orange Cassidy. Before that, the team of Chris Bay and Jay Catalyst. So Bay might be close to the I think he would have the full quota. Oh, they're cleaning up here. X-Division Champion Peter Avalon, his 3rd reign after winning it from Orange Cassidy. Even Nick Nemeth at the time and his X-Division Champion. Grado came back and he's had 2 runs as well. So yeah, quite an interesting names in the X-Division. Not quite your AJ Styles, but pretty cool. And the TNA World Championship, I think this was just brought back in real life. Oh, they've obviously got a storyline going with that. So that's obviously why it's popped up. But Frankie Mustari lost it to Barbaro Cavanaro, and they've had a couple runs in there for Nemeth, Crazy Steve and Peter Avalon as well. I don't watch Impact at this moment in time, so if I'm a bit out of the loop, I'm sorry. They lost me a long time ago when it was TNA, so they might get me back, but at the moment, there's so much wrestling. It's not high on the list. So that's Impact at the moment in time, but as I say, 48 million, they're doing okay for themselves. We'll check out New Japan, we'll just really see who the main people are there, because I don't see too much changing there. Okada is still up there, Tanahashi, Milano Collection AT, I think would be a retired wrestler, but he's over. I think he's just working as he's a colour commentator at this time. Ibushi, Akira, Yusuke, Kodama and Ospreay's there. Evo, Naito. Yeah, Joe Coffey's done well for himself. Good man. I like the 327 million in the bank. I think they'll be financially fine. But just to get an idea of who's kind of the reigning champions for them, Akira is the last of the best of Super Juniors. Ospreay's won 2 of the G1s. The heavyweight champion is 12-time champion Hiroshi Tanahashi. Intercontinentals with Joe Coffey after winning it off of Okada. Junior heavyweight is with Fuminori Abe, who won it from El Desperado. The junior heavyweight tag team is with Tatsuya Hanami and Yota Tsuji. The tag team is with Yusuke Kodama and El Desperado. I'll try and leave it every time a wee second so people can see the previous histories, but if it comes to us, just press pause. Shota Unimo is your current US champion, previously vacated after a bit was with Ishii, who had it for like a month. Openweight is with Yusuke Kodama. Your openweight 6-man is with Joe Redmond, Joe Hendry and Jeff Cobb. New Japan Cup was previously won by Okada. Super Junior Tag League was won by Tatsuya Hanami and Daisuke Harada, and your former World Tag League champions of Kazuchika Okada and Evo after he won it with Ishii the year before. So New Japan are good. But the thing as well, by the way, as much as they're struggling, WWE still has 426 million. They'll be fine. ROH, Johnny Gargano leads the way. He's got Su Yung up there. They've got Dalton Castle, Lance Archer, Zhao Xia, I think that's just Xia Li. Yep. Gable in there, AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels is kicking about, Kerry Hojo, Morgan Webster. So they've basically changed their roster a lot, but the villain is still kicking about there, and he stepped down as ROH booker. The day that happens, my WWE save great, so I can sign him. But their current champions at the moment, the pure champion is LA Assault. Top prospect tournament was won by Atius Koga. As I say, I don't know if they're new gens or if they're real, so sorry. Don't watch ROH. Dalton Castle is your world champion. Winning it from Gargano, had 19 defences in a 14-month run. 6-man champions are Fergal Devitt, TK O'Ryan and Drew Gulak. Your world tag team are TK O'Ryan and Drew Gulak. Your television champion is Akam. And your woman of honour is Su Yung, who won it from Kairi Hojo. Pretty cool. They're sitting with 65 million. So, yeah, most companies are thriving in the future. Last but not least, we'll touch AEW. Tony Khan and Cody still roll the roost here. They sit with 75 million in the bank, and the former Dexter Lumis, Samuel Shaw, has previously just left alongside Scorpio Sky. Himuro Takahashi leads the way. Sanada's the second main guy, and then it's people you'd expect: Cody, Darby Allin. They've brought in Trevor Lee, Puma King's in, as is Sami Callihan, and it's Hangman Page. He's there as well. Mark Coffey there, so the Coffey's doing well in different companies. Adam Cole finally made the move. Other people in there, likes of Tommy N, Zack Sabre Jr., Marufuji, Juice Robinson. The Bucks are still there. Tyler Bates made the move. Tama Tonga. That's one man I'd... not Ronda Rousey. Still cool they've got Ronda Rousey, but that's one man I'd have expected a lot more out of. The fact is, he's never won a title. It is quite baffling. Bad AI. But anyway, with them, Rich Swann is your TNT champion after winning it from Trevor Lee. You can see there he's a 3-time champion. Gresham's had it twice, Ciampa had it twice, El Phantasmo had it twice as the Puma King. The Women's World Champion is with Sadie Gibbs, so they've not too many champions here. Riho, Nyla Rose, obviously real life. Brandy won it, then Chris Statlander. The Bunnies had it twice, and runs as well for Leva Bates, Dr. Britt Baker, Penelope Ford, Ronda, and then of course Sadie Gibbs, your current champion. Your World Tag Team is the Young Bucks, and it's their first time, so they're going to wait to 2028 or 2027 before they put the belts on them. And their World Champion is Puma King. They've been quite lengthy with their reigns there. As you can see, Moxley had it up to April 2021. Good runs there for Cody. Darby Allin had it twice. Sami Callihan had it twice. And Sanada as well. Now, because I'm curious, unemployed, still fairly over. Did he ever win a title again? Nope, he's still a 16-time champion. Fair enough, John. He was inducted into the Hall of Immortals. That's one thing I think I'll look at actually, is your Hall of the Immortals. So, interesting to see. Not too many actually. Booker T, Bret Hart, Edge, Hulk Hogan, Cena. I thought it'd be more kind of present day people that have been inducted, but Triple H went into 2028. Taker went in 2021. Sting was already there. Keiji Muto went in 2021. Cena in 2024. Edge in 2024. Yeah, so not too many actually been added, which is quite many. Your WWE Hall of Fame, I imagine, will have quite a lot of people in it that have been added. NXT is Triple H. So there you go. We'll just look at names that maybe aren't quite in just now. So AJ went in 2026. Beth Phoenix is already in, I should know that. They literally had Mortal Corner that in NXT last night. Chris Jericho went in 2022. Batista, they inducted in 2020. So that would have been in line with his actual induction. It should have been, that's fair enough. Deborah... Alright, that's... I actually thought that was a lot of Deborah, didn't actually realise that was Medusa, my bad. Ziggler, 2027. That's fair enough. Dustin Rhodes went in 2021. Edge and Christian as a tag team went in 2024. Jeff Hardy, 2027. Cena we know about. John Morrison went in 2024. Asuka went in 2027. Kane went in 2021. Lance Storm in 2027. Matt Hardy, 2021. RVD, 2021. Rick Steiner, 2021. Mysterio was 2022. Big Show was 2022. Undertaker was 2021. Triple H was 2027. Vince was 2025. So we're still not really in that kind of time frame yet where Sheamus as well, I suppose, is one, and Shelton. So I've missed them out there completely. 2021 and 2022 respectively. So it's cool. It's still going to take a wee bit longer in the future before you get the likes of, probably Jon Moxley, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, or your present day kind of guys. But no, it's still quite cool to see when each of them was added to the WWE Hall of Fame, at least. What about AEW? Have you got one? No, there's an ECW Hall of Fame, which probably will just have... there's actually a few guys in there. I thought it would have had just Paul Heyman, but no, Malenko, Guerrero... fair enough. An Impact, they maybe did add people actually, let's have a look. AJ went in 2026, Beer Money in 27, Kazarian 24, Storm 27, Jeff 2027, Shamrock went in 2020, I don't know if that's happened in real life, something let me know, and the Broken Hardys in 2021. So quite cool to see how that kind of reflects on their previous accolades, because I think even if you give people a lot of accolades straight off the bat, the people that you're booking just now probably won't get in the Hall of Fame in the 30s. So one stage, I don't know how soon it will be after this, but we will look to do another couple of years. Maybe even take it to 2050. I'll see how far we can get in them, but obviously that'll be down the line, because I do want to, give you the introduction to a few other mods and see how you feel with them. So just a half-hour video, nothing too big here. But yeah, that's how the Killing the Business mod 1.3 this time looks in 2028 at WrestleMania 44. Let's see if you've got any ideas for other mods you'd like to see, pop them in the comments section. As I say, I do F1 races every week, and so it's an hour and a half, 2 hours. My computer gets absolutely left alone, so if people want me to sim some stuff to find out what happens, more than happy to do so. So thanks for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.